Stix_VT gifted a tier 1 sub to Magic Patrick 1. Stix_VT gifted a tier 1 sub to Jovian Satellite.
You've been deep in thought for a while.
Caleb, not right now. I gotta say hello to stream. Hi, Ollie. Hi, Stix. Hi, John. And hi, Samia. How you doing? How are the vibes? Thank you so much for the 2 gifty sticks. I appreciate it. And also, thank you for the happy anniversaries. I fucking completely forgot it was my stream anniversary. I had like a warning like 2 days ago, and I was like, oh, I should probably let them know I haven't planned anything since I've been so bad, you know, busy with like, you know, my father's illness and whatnot. And I was like, yeah, it's kind of sad. And then I ended up fucking forgetting about that as well. Ah!
Why don't we see who can fall asleep faster instead?
Continuous beeping sounds growing louder and louder. What? What beeping sounds? Huh? What beeping sounds? Moggy has an AI boyfriend. No, it's not AI. Thank you very much. It's just Love and Deep Space, the dating simulator game. It's got Sylus, my fave. Baseman, hey lol, how you doing? Thank you for the happy anniversary. How is everybody doing? How are the vibes?
Your eyes are still energetic.
1,000?
Let me guess.
Oh fuck, I didn't have the thing! And I don't have mix it up either. Nobody do anything! Thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. I'm so sorry! I said to myself that I said, no! Maybe there's a way that I can like make, oh wait, what can I replay it? Oh no, I'm so sorry. Fucking my brain's been everywhere. Thank you for the pet. I hope the pet went through the mix it up thing, like opened it up like a second ago. Did it work? Please tell me.
Visit the plans we put on the back burner.
Did it didn't? Fuck, wait. Is it thank you for that? Hold on, I'll do the pet for you. There we go. Wow. Brain is working well. Hold on. Is there a way that I can like don't fail me now, tits, and I need to do something. I need to rectify something. What if I go trigger manager and I go biddies and shit or whatever. Oh, it froze because fuck, it froze. Hold on a second. I'm breaking shit. Give me one moment.
Things get boring at night. Actually,
oh my god, Caleb!
There are lots of exciting things we can do after dark.
I'm gonna need him to calm the fuck down. We're going over here. I can't have a conversation while he's doing that. It's just ridiculous. Slaps ass. Nice affiliate anniversary, bro. Thanks, broski. Appreciate it. Thank you for the popcorn, too. Ow! If anyone wouldn't mind yucking a lot to Moggy for the good minute, I'd appreciate it. Ah, thank you, Ducky, for the 1100. See, Ducky, it's like you can count both heroes, guys. It's, oh my god, thank you. Hi, Ducky, how you doing? Ow. Thank you for pelting me with popcorn, random junk, and biddies. Oh god. Okay. Thank you guys. Sorry that I didn't have anything prepared. It's just I missed the pelting so much. Ah. Well, unfortunately, Stix earlier and it keeps it. Yeah, it's gonna go on for a while. Europe. It's good thing I don't have a headache today. Hey? It's really, ow, okay, yeah, it's really good I don't have a fucking headache. Oh, fuck. The bit rate. You're a gun. No. No, I refuse to have a headache. Oh my god. Thank you for the 400 milliliter sticks. I appreciate it. Again, the boy alcaladas. Okay. Thank you for the 1,000 biddies, Ducky. What the fuck happened to the sound? Did you guys hear that? Maybe I should move myself around and see if I can dodge it. Hold on, I'm gonna. No, wrong thing. Go away, Twitch it. No. I can't dodge it. I can't dodge. No, stop. Thank you for the 200 sticks and thank you for the 100 ducky. Ah, fuck. Ah, what if I? You know, I'm gonna fight back. I'm gonna fight back. Ow. This is the stream now. No, we've got lore to go through. Ah, no. I'm missing some. Oh, fuck. Ah, fuck. Ah! I can't move me. Ah! I can't move me. You squish broke me. Shit. Oh, wait. Oh, no. You found my... Where did I go? Hello? Let me just bring myself back. Okay, now. Wait, now I'm down here. I may have broke something's been broke. I don't know what. Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for the bit.ly release and wishing me a happy stream anniversary. I do appreciate it. Now I'm fine. I'm fixed. Oh, oh no, it was just taking its time to do that. Okay, now we're here. Everything's fixed. It's fine.
Very demure.
Very mindful. Yes. Oh god, and maybe just there's redeem codes for Nikki. Oh my god, no, fuck, shit's laggy again. My computer really hates the fucking Mew Mew thing. Ow. Thank you for the 1 billion. Well, I appreciate it. Where did you send it? In gaming? There's loads. Oh wait, those are old ones. The other ones. Oh, I must look at that earlier. I'm gonna mark this as unread so I can come to that later. Thank you. I'll be gone 100%. Oh, that means we can put the panda outfit on fucking Momo, and it's gonna be so goddamn cute. I can't wait. 6, we gotta go play Infinity Nikki again. 1, I need to finish the fucking story. 2, we gotta do the puzzly things that 2 people can do together. The co-op. Yeah. Words. But yes, how is everybody though today? How are we doing? Play Final Fantasy? I agree, Delusional. One day after, you know, we play the good World of Warcraft. But yeah, I wanted to tell you guys some splendid news on my dad's actually. We got told that the good lung, his left lung, is clear. But we're not sure entirely if it means it's clear of fluid or if it's clear of the little bit of cancer that was in there as well. But it's clear of something. And he had so much energy today. It was so nice. And he gets hungry and actually wants to eat. So that's super nice. So I had a really good time seeing my dad earlier. It was great. But yeah, I just thought I'd tell you guys some good news. Because some good news and it makes me happy. Yeah. That's wonderful news. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hey. And I take it, but really happy. Hey, take it. What are you taking? What? But really happy your dad is doing better. Thank you. Take what? What did you take? What was given and what? What? Very wonderful news. Thank you guys. Yeah. But yeah, time has completely slipped away from me ever since, you know, my father's diagnosis. So I legitimately, I can't believe it's my stream anniversary today. I couldn't even believe it when I got the fucking notification 2 days ago. I was like, what? It's that time already? What the fuck? So this will be 2 years streaming, right? Yes. 2 years. I meant take it back, my love to my friend. What? Why do you take it back? What? Oh wait, oh I see you wrote up there. Love you too, buddy. Love you too, Bessie. Go enjoy your Final Fantasy sticks. It's okie dokie. Your dad has bad knees. He needs surgery. I hope he can get that surgery, hey? I really do hope so. And I need to tell you guys some shit. I need to tell you guys some shit yesterday. So I was working on something for work, but it's not like for work, but it's like for me for work, because my project manager wanted me to try and get like a time tracker to like properly track my time, because we're talking about hourly rates and blah 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 kind of thing. And I was looking at like time trackers for work, and like all the good ones cost fucking money, and I didn't want to spend any money, so I decided to open up Excel and make my own fucking time tracker. And I did. I worked a whole day on it, and as a reaction, that's the reason why I didn't stream yesterday, because I was hyper focused and I was nearly done. I was like, I need to get this fucking done. I'm just fucking in the zone. And let me tell you, I made a thing, an Excel sheet, right, that got all of like the dates of the year, dates of this month, and then at the end of each week, it would continue with like the whole 30 days or 31 days, but then at the end of like a week, it would also at each day would tell me which week it was on, and then at the end of each week, it would then like skip 2 spaces and then continue, so there was space between. And then I also made it that if you double click on where the date is, it will then automatically grab my table template, like my task table template that I had in a different sheet, grab a copy, paste it, put the date that I clicked on in the title of it, in the header, and say task for this, and then automatically rename that table. And then also had a thing in there where if you double clicked where it says a time started in one of the cells in that column, you double clicked it, it will then immediately put the time in that when I double clicked. And another place, like legitimately, I coded this. It coded it so that it would find any table that had any table and any columns that fucking had that, and then it made those specific cells clickable, which triggered ability to put in the time that it was when I clicked on it, like it will put in the time. And then I had an end time thing that you can also double click, and then next to it, it will then calculate where the time and the end time together, the in between, and like put the amount of minutes and hours that I worked in there. Automatic! All of it! All of it, I was like, yeah, it's the best thing ever, brother. I'm like so proud of myself. No, I've not done the thing with the game. And 6 was there, he saw it. And I happily closed, I saved and closed it. And I woke up this morning like, I just gotta do a few extra things on it and clean it up and make it look nice. And then I had my very own time tracker Excel sheet. Woohoo! You know? And I didn't have to spend any fucking money. I forgot to have VBA, coding and macros. To have it work on an Excel sheet, you have to save it with a certain file format. There's 2 file formats in Excel for some stupid fucking reason. And Moggy forgot to save it in the right file format. So when she opened it, nothing worked. And when she looked at where all her code was being held, it was wiped clean. It was wiped fucking clean. So the whole days of work and a missed stream, gone. I was so infuriated, I just closed Excel and went and watched Chinese drama. I was done. I was like, nah, fuck off. I was so fucking angry. I would have used a watch in time. No, but that's extra effort because I have to remember to press the time tracker and shit. But no. Skill issue. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. And Styx knows how hard I've been working on that because he was with me like the whole day. Oh my god. It was so good. I have to redo it tomorrow. I gotta get it done again. I'm so mad. But the thing is though, I've worked with Excel before. Like I learned in like high school and shit, like how to do queries and tables and the databases in it. And you can do some amazing things, like make a whole fucking time tracker pretty much app in Excel. But you have to remember to shave it in the right fucking format. But Moggy is done coding. Haha. So, yeah. If only I had some BJs to feel better. I know, I would feel entirely better if I had a BJ. Yeah, I agree. That feels very sad. What? I was so upset. I just fucking closed it. I just closed Excel like fuck off. I was so proud last night. And that's pretty much because that's why I wanted to do that big project for Love and Deep Space and make an Excel sheet that pretty much can calculate your entire build for you and also put it. I want in it to be able to put all your protocols and have a little table database that has it all, and then you can like grab them all and organize them and sort them for each. I have an idea and I can do it, but I just I can do it easily. Ah, God! Thank you for 1,000 biddies. I appreciate it. It does brings joy and headache. Thank you, Ducky. Shit, I forgot to do this battle. I'm drinking room temperature hot chocolate. Wait, hold on. I must wait. I'm gonna dodge these. This is meow, 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 meow. Fight it with my body. Fight it with my body. Fuck this shit, both. Fuck. Nope. No. Ha 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 ha. Nope. Ha 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 ha. No. It brings you joy. I'm glad it brings you joy. I'm fighting for my. I'm quite literally fighting for my life. Hold on. Nope. Normally people wouldn't want to dodge money. But I guess, you know, normally people don't have like money shaped in very pointy fucking diamonds. That shit's lethal. Don't throw that at anybody, IRL. You might murder them. My hit miss ratio is still positive. Don't worry, we'll change that eventually. Oh God, now I have to do a laggy battle. Oh God, why didn't I do this off stream? I got one of Sylus's card up to 70. I'm gonna get one of his Luna ones up, and hopefully maybe I'll be able to do the fucking orbital trial that he's stuck in. Whoops, wrong button. I'm stuck in all the orbital trials and I can't grind any diamonds, which means I'm going to suffer for the spicy Xavier card that's coming out. Is it coming out tomorrow? I will not be watching that on stream. But no, I just, no. No.
It's time to get moving.
Oh God, like, hold on, got it. What the fuck? Oh.
Are you prepared to keep up?
Alright, there we go.
It's time to serve the main course.
Hold on a second, I'll look at that in a moment. Fuck,
Carelessly.
Damn it.
Its attacks are getting stronger. Move.
Oh, the lag. I hate it.
Watch out.
I hate it. You gonna try and fall asleep to stream?
It's your turn.
It's Thursday?
So,
You won't
Oh, it's Thursdays when it's coming. I thought you said like today is Thursday. I'm like, time has really disappeared from me then. But you have a great snooze, and thank you for the lurk, and congrats on finishing your exam, hey? Take a well-deserved break. A well-deserved snooze. Yes. Merp. There we go. Ow. Merp. Just drag that a little bit. There we go. Okay, now we can actually go begin and do some story. Dawnbreaker. Oh no. Oh no. This is gonna be real sad. I'm not gonna lie, I was watching Chinese drama before this, and fucking hell, it made me sad. And it's not even like the main, like sorry, it's, oh, I don't know. It's gonna be spoilers? I don't really know if anybody's gonna really watch it. Like maybe Sticks, I'll probably force it on Sticks, but they're playing out a dream of a different character, and it's so, we haven't even got to the sad part of the dream, but the first part was sad, and I was like, fuck. Oh, I shed a little bit of a tear an hour ago, won't lie. Okay, let's get to reading. In the early morning, street lights camp a bright, lonely glow across the snow-covered streets and makes the city appear deserted. New Rick, I don't watch Rick and Morty. I think I got into like the first couple minutes of it and couldn't stand the burping. Because it's just a general pet peeve of me. I don't like belching in my ear. Like, I won't hate you if like it's an accident, you know, things happen. I belch, you know, like everybody do. But just that obnoxious, loud belching, no. That's a pet peeve of mine. So I just can't watch that series at all. Nope. Nope. I heard it's really good. People go crazy for it. I heard one of the writers or creators that had issues. That's about it. The priority seat. Wait, hold on. What the fuck? What did I miss? What? Oh! Can I drag this up? There we go. Barely able to keep his eyes open, a boy dozed off in the priority seat. He swayed back and forth during the trip until he finally bumped his head. It was before the bus stopped too. You have a new weapon? What kind of weapon?
Ow.
Oh, it's that kid again!
Now arriving at Azure Square Station.
As soon as he gets off the bus, cold wind mixed with snow hits his face. It washes away his drowsiness. He rubs his eyes upon realizing where he is. His gaze instantly lights up.
Chuchi, wake up! We're here!
The journey between the Arctic and Lincoln City spans thousands of kilometers. After several transit changes, he finally returned to his starting point. What? Who is this child? What the heck? Also, Ducky, I hope the boating is going well. Moggy would have hated me today uncontrollably burping for a good hour. Listen, unless you're being obnoxiously belching, like, you know, the like bleh, fucking shit, but like, I hated it. The ones... My ex was like a lovely person, but sometimes like burp and it would sound like he's like puking a little bit. And I was like, wait, can't handle that. If it's like obnoxiously loud, they didn't do that. But like, type of burps I had, extremely loud burps. Burps what my brother would do is where he would try and like, you know, burp. Like, did your brothers or siblings ever do that? But they will burp into the hands or like fart into the hands and try and like, you know, cup it and chuck it in your face. Yeah. Maybe that's why I just really hate farting and burping. It's because of my brother. He harassed me with it. Blech. And though the burping that sounds like you're about to puke. Because I don't like puking either. Just don't like it. John, I'll chuck you in the bin. Boop. After hurrying to a secluded bench and making sure no one's around, the boy carefully sets down his backpack and gives it an admonishing pat.
We're back. And you're not allowed to run off this time.
You gotta use the old popcorn trick. What is that?
Until we find the emissary, we need to stick to our usual plan. Pretend to be a regular dog whenever there are people around.
Zane is the emissary! I know he is!
You know, the fluffy kind that humans love to pet. Got it? We'll practice paw shaking later.
What is she? I immediately forgot. Okay. Yerp. I didn't get to choose the type of birds, okay? It was bad enough people asked about, so what was happening to you? The boy waits for a long while, but there's no response from the backpack.
Shochi?
Oh, Shochi. With a growing sense of dread, he unzips the backpack, only find a hole and a few tangled tufts of white fur. The wind whistles through the gap. Oh. How do you lose a creature? It's not a pupper. Do you smell popcorn? Works every time. What? How does that... I'm so confused. How does that work? Signing the document Zane gave me, I searched through every library and archive in Lincoln City. I tried my best to uncover the information about cosmic civilizations hidden in the biometric key, but every search has come up empty. Several days of running around have taught me one thing, though. Unlocking the key's secrets won't be something I can accomplish overnight. You fucking duh. But right now, something else has caught my attention. What triggered your fucking burping fit, Ducky? And are you sure it was a burping fit? Gina.
These are special pathological cases where the subjects retain a human's physical features, but their consciousness has been eroded. Only primitive aggression and instincts remain.
Mm-hmm.
For now, we're designating them as Alterum.
She's so pretty.
These Alterum share one common characteristic too. They were diagnosed with protocore syndrome.
I would hate if the whole room just stared at me right now. If you knew Moggy, if I knew Moggy, I would tell you. All I know, I was suffering. Sounds like you had like a bad case of bloat. Protocol syndrome. ... Sounds familiar. 2 days ago, I received an unexpected message from Zane at midnight. It was long after we parted ways. You fart and then asked if they can smell popcorn. Most people like to smell popcorn. No! No! I would actually slap you. I have to go on a business trip. It's not dangerous, but we might not be able to contact each other for a while. Don't worry. P.S. I'm not going to Mount Internal. Then sudden announcements had become the norm. These sudden announcements. I scrolled through my emojis and sent back a happy snowman with eclipses above its head. The words protocol syndrome act like a signal that connect my early suspicions to create a clear pattern. This is under Zane's field of expertise. Could his sudden departure be connected to these Alterum? The description of the Alterum reminds me of these so-called specimens I encountered in Skyhaven. This ain't girl talk time. What do you mean? It's always time for girl talk. What do you mean? Will the Alterum appearing in Lincoln City? Does this mean the Fountain of Otome has entered another phase? Jen, I hope you haven't tortured your siblings with such a move.
A mysterious figure has appeared these past few days. They strike before the police do, and their codename is apparently Dawnbreaker.
Zane? Other Zane!
They always manage to deal with the Alterum before the police can arrive.
Is other Zane here?
Wait, what? Another urban legend?
Focus.
Sorry, Jenna. Jenna interrupts the off-topic discussion. The virtual display switches to show some photos from a crime scene.
As for these recent Alterum attacks, the police need a hunter to investigate and detect metaphors.
It's a family classic. No, it's not!
Does anyone want to volunteer?
Me! Thinking these clues might help Zane, I raise my hand without hesitation. I'll go, Captain! It's me! God, no, I don't want to be sleeping now. I want to get through the story. Don't make me pass out. I don't want to do this. Oh my god. Shmer. Also, can't wait for 11 Deep Space. They're bringing back this fucking... I'm about to be real addicted to this game. I was gonna say to my phone, but since I can actually have it on my PC now, there's like this mini game where it's like you sort things on shelves and like, you know, mix and match and then they disappear and you want to do it as quick as possible. I don't know why. I've played many of those types of games, but that one is just so fucking addicting. It really is. Maybe it's because it's all cute and nice looking. After receiving assistance credentials for my investigation, I head to the Northern Ring Road that's located in downtown area. Poor baby is sleepy. Are you talking about me? A detective lifts the barricade tape and approaches me. After we shake hands, he leads me to the crime scene.
Thanks for coming out when there's all this snow.
Not a bother, detective. I like to say the same thing to everyone else who's here. Even if you know about it, you sniff faster and you realize what's happening. Do you feel like, when somebody burps or farts, that you just feel like you're more aware of your nose? Because I try not to use my nose, but then I just feel like I'm smelling everything. Like, I'm like trying to hold my nose, but my nose is like against me. Like, I don't know. I just feel like as soon as somebody does that, I'm suddenly more aware of the smell sense. The sense of smell. And it's so frustrating. I set up the precision scanner I brought on the ground and turn it on. She's all tuckered out. No, you. Once the scan is complete, the data will be uploaded to the cloud that the association can access. Then detailed report will be generated for police use. Perfect. I guess since I'm like so focused on trying not to like smell anything, my nose is then like... Since you focus on the nose and everything, this becomes like hyper what? What's the word? Hyper focused? Hyper nose focused? Hey. There's a term here that I can't remember. Yep.
The surveillance equipment was damaged by the cold, though. I'm afraid the video quality won't be great.
Did Dawnbreaker come in? No, you. No, you! I thought Lincoln City's outdoor surveillance systems were designed to withstand low temperatures.
The temperature dropped far below the equipment's tolerance threshold. It's safe to say the damage wasn't caused by natural means.
The way the detective said that it's caused by natural means. Mysterious. Ooh. In the low quality footage the detective hands me, I managed to spot an unsettling figure lurking in the darkness. The creature's form is distorted. Weapons that look like hooked tendrils grow from its body compared to the ones I've encountered before. It seems to have grown significantly stronger. Hyper aware. Thank you! Thank you! But also no you! What about Dawnbreaker? Did you catch them on the camera? The detective shakes his head.
They managed to avoid being captured by the surveillance system. Meticulous and efficient, I'd say.
For people who don't know, Dawnbreaker is Zane, but another Zane, like a parallel Zane in a parallel Lincoln universe. But in that one, she's dead. MC died, I think, because of that Zane, Dawnbreaker Zane. And he just regrets his life, really. And also, Lincoln City, I think, is destroyed. There's nobody else about, or like there's minimal people about, and monsters wreak havoc. It's extremely dangerous. So it's obviously Dawnbreaker Zane, since she's so efficient at killing monsters. I gotta have the ... and had flashbacks. What, to like the Mabinogi screens? The streams when I'd read that and everybody was just be doing ... It's coming back. As I approach the damaged guardrail by the road, my hunter's watch immediately starts blaring an alarm. The initial metal flux readings are extremely high. The Alterum is already similar to a Wanderer.
So that's it then.
Ah, thank you for the pet.
We should deal with these Alterum
Schmer.
before they completely degenerate into Wanderers.
Yeah.
Perhaps this so-called serial killer is actually a hero.
Why would they say that? Ow! Why would they think he's killing like Alterum? Why would they think that he's a serial killer? The detective gives me a contemplative look.
However, from a hunter's perspective,
Hmm?
do you see the Alterum as humans? Or are they monsters that need to be destroyed like Wanderers?
No to the... Oh! The Toki Toki Licious. Oh, right. Yes, yes. Those are fun. It depends. The line between humans and monsters depends on whether they've lost control. Indeed. I just feel like it's a gray area. Because humans themselves can be monsters. That's something that's important. Just because they are like humans can be extremely dangerous or something, so they don't have to be dangerous to be monsters. So monsters can still be considered. Now humans can still be considered monsters, and monsters could have humanity. The issue is whether or not they control their violent tendencies. Yeah. I feel like I should have had my nope. My glasses on for that. I had like a smart moment. Once someone loses control, they become a monster capable of hurting others. It doesn't matter how prestigious their status might be.
What a thought-provoking answer.
You're welcome, detective. I'm so intelligent. Wise, actually. The sharp wail of an ambulance siren cuts through the wind and snow. It grows louder as it approaches. We both look up, our gazes follow it. Yeah, you're also allowed to give your input on that. You know.
Wanderers, Alterum, the deep space tunnel. Sometimes I think about the kind of fantastical world I'm living in.
It's so much interesting in the world that we're living in right now.
If a disaster even worse than the Chrono Rift catastrophe arrives, how much could humanity really do?
Oh, we'll probably survive. So the authorities are covering this up and classifying it as an accident. They might be trying to prevent the public from becoming even more panicked. He nods before shaking his head.
The Alterum will cause panic, not the murderer.
Yeah. Seeing my confusion, he smiles. What, that makes sense. Of course, you don't want to let people know. Well, I mean, I guess we kind of want to let them know, but we don't want to really make people know about Alterums yet until they fully know everything that they can know about it, because people can just assume everybody is an Alterum and just be suspicious of everybody. It could cause mass havoc. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, Moggy, yes, ducky.
A blood-stained murderer is more relatable than these abominations. Yay or nay?
Maybe I'm overthinking it, but something about this detective seems off. In any case, the association will provide the police with a formal energy analysis report. I should get going now. Yeah, I think I should leave. I don't trust you. On my way home, I opened the forum post that Tara sent me a few minutes ago. It's about Dawnbreaker. Oh my god, it's cold. Let's expose the truth about the mysterious killer who only appears in the snowy dawns. Dawnbreaker. Has anyone else noticed that the Otome in Lincoln City have been slowly disappearing these past few days? That's because I must wait, so they do know about the Otome. Okay. No confirmed data yet, but the Bigfoot Discord server just announced major updates and they're fixing everything from graphics to gameplay. Ooh, okay. I can't wait to have only flares as a defensive weapon. That's because the mysterious killer has appeared in Lincoln City, the Dawnbreaker. They vanished between dawn and sunrise, vanishing without a trace at daybreak, hunting Otome ahead of the police. Inside scoop, 100% legit information, but don't ask me which insider. I can't say more. Feature comments, missing you in Lincoln. No way, this is real. My uncle works as a dispatch at the Hunter Center, and he's never mentioned anything like this. Escape from the earth at night. The last 10 people who claim to have insider uncles already got cease and desist letters. Want to be the next in line? Dawn Shift Ender. Those Ultron things are just way too terrifying. Getting rid of them quickly is definitely for the best. 4-day worker Tobe. Lol fake. OP's probably just some writer hired for the site for clicks. The screenshots are... Oh, send me the screenshots. I want to see. Dawnbreaker. The Otome and Dawnbreaker, these names sound like links in a food chain, destined to exist in the cycle of predator and prey. Yay! Those monsters, come to think of it, I'm not so different from them. Yes, because we just have protocol syndrome. That's about it. Will there come a day when others will try to erase my existence? They already are trying to, my girl. Like, that's already fucking happened. It just happened with Sylus. Where's your memory at? Hello? As this crosses my mind again, I find myself strangely at peace. Death. Peaceful. What was that? ... There was a strange noise behind me. When I turned, I noticed foot, no paw prints on the ground. What kind of animal left these? A squirrel, maybe? Or a stray dog? How do you confuse squirrel paw prints from a dog paw print? Confused, I stand there, but then a white blur darts past in my periphery. My scarf suddenly tightens around my neck before vanishing. Ah! When I come to my senses, all that's left in the snow is a chaotic trail of footprints. We're gonna hunt down this creature. The white blur has already vanished into the darkness around the street corner. My scarf! No! In the rundown, gloomy alleyway, only scattered spots of light fall upon the snow-covered ground. A dead end. It took my scarf too. Where did it go? Snow falls silently. My surroundings are so quiet. Oh, thank you for the pet, Chiaki. How you doing, man? How are the vibes? How are the vibes? My surroundings are so quiet. Even the sound of breathing seems jarring.
Drag me back to the cocoon? I won't return.
Cocoon?
Wait. You're Dawnbreaker. Just kill me already.
Oh. Zane! Dawnbreaker Zane! Dawnbreaker? My heart races as I hold my breath and silently move forward. As soon as I turn the corner, I raise my gun at the shadowy figure. Dawnbreaker Zane!
You...
In the dim lighting, several objects coldly flash from the figure's palm. They're ice shards, and they're pinned the teenager's sleeves and pants legs to the wall. Oh no. Thank you, Rosa, for the affiliated congratulations. I completely forgot I had this. Like, I saw a notification 2 days ago that it was happening. I was like, oh, fuck. Shit. I didn't know this was happening. I completely forgot. Didn't plan anything, and I was gonna shout out that I had nothing planned, and I probably wouldn't have time to plan anything. Which I forgot to do as well. So I am just as surprised. Woo! It's been busy. Black crystals cover the teenager's left arm and neck, but he's different from the test subjects I encountered in Skyhaven. The realization hits me. He's an Otome. GG indeed. We can celebrate next year. Or like maybe if I, got more time and energy, we can fucking celebrate in a couple months. Doesn't matter when we do it, like we do it. You know?
I said you could kill me, not torture.
I suggest you stay quiet.
Dawnbreaker, that voice. Lucky Luck, have a good stream. Thank you so much for the Lucky Luck, not Ducky, Rosa, and Ducky. I shall check your DMs now. Oh shit, it actually does look good. We got fog. Oh, look at that house. Oh wow. Okay. Okay, they've been busy. Yeah, it does look nice. Uh-huh. I freeze upon hearing a familiar voice and move my finger away from the trigger. In that split second, a sharp ice shard cuts to the— Oi! Slow down! Dawnbreaker Zane! In that split second, a sharp ice shard cuts through the air. It barely misses my cheek. Dawnbreaker, like the Grim Reaper, turns to face me with cold indifference. Wait, I haven't read this line. Dawnbreaker, like the Grim Reaper, turns face for me with cold indifference. He meets my gaze. Zane? The white creature that had vanished into the snowy night suddenly appears from out of nowhere. It jumps onto Zane. Oh, that was cute. ... They're reworking maps and making new ones. I'm excited, even though no idea when they're gonna release it. Well, I mean, I assume it might be. Probably not soon, maybe end of the year. That's what I'm speculating. Because, I mean, they're already chucking out pictures of it all. I've been working on it for a wee while, because I haven't updated it in a long time, right? Taking advantage of Zane being momentarily, not monumentally, distracted, the teenager breaks free from his restraints and pulls out a knife from his waist. With desperate, wild eyes, he lunges at him. But his wrist is caught and twisted again. The crack of a dislocated bone echoes through the alley. Dawnbreaker Zane, relax! Oh no!
What exactly is this cocoon?
Ow!
To know so much.
Hi, Ronnie. I hope you're still not super bored at work. As if the word cocoon was burned into his nerves, the teenager suddenly jerks away. He clutches his crystallized left arm as he frantically runs to hide behind me. Spotting my gun, he forcibly grabs my hand and turns it. The barrel was pointing at Zane now.
Going to kill me, then let me go.
You got home. Welcome home, Ronnie. Hope you're relaxing well. Can we get a show body bop redeem? Oh, what? What the fuck is that? Yeah, they haven't updated in forever the game with the Discord. I was ready to leave it and never play again. Aww. Oh, it's nice that they're gonna be updates soon. Just in time for Love and Deepspace, Ronnie. A flick of surprise appears in Zane's eyes, but that moment of uncertainty quickly fades and his usual coldness returns. Zane, why are you here? Stop breathing and give us answers! You don't know Shoe Bunny? No. Zane, who should be away on a business trip, is in a remote alleyway in the middle of the night with an ultra teenager who's addressed as Dawnbreaker 2. Hi there, VJ! How you doing? Thank you so much for the congratulations. I completely forgot that it was happening. What the fuck is that done as a song? Well, chuck it in the song recommendations and one day I will look in there and actually check things out. VJ, I had like a notification 2 days ago, and unfortunately I've been too busy with my father's one of the shit that I haven't had time to do shit. I was like, oh, I should let people know that unfortunately I won't be able to do anything for it. And then I forgot, and so I got surprised again. I fucking opened up a stream manager. It's like, it's your affiliate, and I'm like, affiliate anniversary, and I'm like, what? Ah, shit! It's been 2 days. Fuck. Ah, either we celebrate in the months coming, or we celebrate next year. But thank you so much for the wishes. I appreciate it, man. I hope you're doing well, hey? You probably heard it. It's become a meme recently. The majority of the memes that I've been seeing has been like it's been Love and Deepspace orientated. Yeah. Something isn't right. Questions pile up one after another in my mind as I assess the situation. I slowly try to free my hand from the teenager's grip.
You?
Silence, child!
I've gotten to the point where death is necessary.
Zane and I speak almost at the same time. I'm once again taken aback by his coldness in his voice. You have no idea what this is, to be honest? Oh, well, let me clue you in there, VJ. Love and Deep Space is an Otome. You know, a dating simulator with 5 guys who all have extremely depressing lore. And then here's MC, who somehow is the Cosmos, we've just learned. A planet creator and planet eater when they die. And she's been entangled with these lads through multiple different lifetimes. Yes, yes. But she doesn't remember them, but all the other lads do. So they're all trying to get with her because she's all like one true love and she don't know who the fuck they are. But there are enemies, evil guys, villains, antagonists, which is these evil, like these scientist dudes who actually come from they came through a deep space tunnel which connects all the parallel universes, right? And there's one called Sylus, which is kind of like Earth but also not. And they've discovered how to be immortal. But the way they've discovered to be immortal is the same way that they've also discovered to keep the planet together, because it actually broke apart. And what they use is protocol shit. And this protocol shit actually comes from humans. So they sacrifice humans to keep the fucking planet together and to keep the immortality. But they find out that, like, you know, MC exists, and she is like seen as a true, like, immortal in a way because she can reincarnate. And they were like, oh, why sacrifice random fucks when we could just take MC and sacrifice her over and over again? Eternal energy source. Too bad for them. The royalty, the prince in that royal family, fell in love with her and also found that this whole fucking thing was fucked up as shit. And I was like, no. And that has been happening repeatedly throughout time, where the people just either want her power or she wants some type of power that fucks her over. Yes. And for some reason, there's a god called Astra, the god of destruction, that really dislikes her and wants her gone because she's not supposed to exist. And most of the people also agree that she's like not supposed to exist, but she's confused with why she's not supposed to exist. And we're also confused as why she's not supposed to exist. Ah. Yeah. Yes, it is. It is indeed. And it's the lore's actually really fucking amazing. It's quite spicy and also really well done. And yeah. And Sylus is really cool. He's the one I made. He was a dragon. He is a dragon. Who is also like just pretty much owns an entire city, like the N109 zone that got destroyed by a catastrophe, chrono rift catastrophe. And it's like, it's run by, it's just like gang members there and crime continuously, and he's the head crime organization. On a kindness. He runs that town. Well, city, I guess. It's a better way to explain it. But yeah, welcome to Love and Deep Space. Lots of lore. Right now, we're coming across Zane, but technically not the actual Zane, which is what, there's like 5 lads, which is Xavier, the Prince of Light, Zane, an emissary of a god who controls ice power. Xavier does light. Raphael, who's the god of the sea, and he controls fire. We got Sylus, who is dragon, controls energy, and then we've got Caleb, who is our childhood friend. No, he technically, yes, still childhood friend, but technically they we grew up with, like, in their version, their lives, they grew up together and they were turned into weapons. He just got there. No. He was turned into a weapon. Like, both of them were, like, tested on repeatedly to turn into, like, weapons of mass destruction. And Caleb controls gravity. Yeah. MC's power is to be able to resonate, which what that does, it just makes their power stronger. Yeah. Or something. Not really too sure. Yeah. So this is a different Zane. This is Zane, but his parallel self. Dawnbreaker Zane, who comes from like a worse version of the Lincoln City where they're at. Full of monsters.
Tonight, that might change.
Okay.
The crystals will erode your body. Your skin will be split open, and your bones will be ground to dust.
He's talking about the Alterum. So there's these monsters also, by the way, that happened when the Deep Space Tunnel appeared. It's called these Wanderers. They're like these alien monsters that, for some reason, as minus, want to munch up peoples. There's now Alterum, which is another version of Wanderers, where it's actually people being turned into Wanderers, but stronger and more dangerous. Zane is coming to murder them. Dawnbreaker Zane.
When it reaches your neck, you'll lose your voice. No one will hear you scream.
I like how Dawnbreaker Zane is like trying to tell like this horrific thing that happens, and I'm like, LOL! The person I met before is the same person standing before me, yet this version of Zane feels like a stranger. His voice is cold, his gaze is cold, even his breath is the epitome of cold, and he's got the power of coldness too! Oh my god! Something seems to trigger a memory in the teenager. His voice trembles as his body curls like a bow. Being drawn back, he buries his face into his knees.
You're right. They all died like that after emerging from their cocoons.
Uh-huh. Cocoons? Question mark?
I want to live. But if I'm going to turn into a monster, what's the point?
Exactly.
Rather than let the cocoon turn me into a mindless monster, I'd rather die.
But maybe we could find a way to fix ye. Zane remains silent and he lowers his gaze as ice crystals silently form in his palm. Is he really going to do this? Don't break Zane, hold on!
Dignified death doesn't exist.
Oh, fucking just be nice for a second. Jesus.
Thinking you're in control of the situation by choosing to die. You're only comforting yourself with a lie.
Then what you're contradicting this whole situation though, Don't break Zane.
Did you escape just so you could die like a dog?
Okay, what's your point now?
Don't lecture me with that nonsense.
Okay, wait, does he know of a way that he could live? The teenager strains up and lunges at me again, his hands trembling uncontrollably, yet he grips my gun with all his strength, refusing to let go.
You're a hunter. A hunter's gun can kill a monster like me, right? Pull the trigger already!
No! I will not do that. You can't be serious. With a flick of my wrist, I toss the hunter firearm away and kick it out of reach. Okay, the song's on the music channel. Okay, thank you, John. I will listen to it after stream. The teenager desperately lunges for the firearm, but Zane catches him by the wrist and pins him against the wall. Fuck, calm down. Stay focused. Nope. Stay calm. Focus on my breathing. Exhale. Inhale. Ah. Yep, just like that. Good breathing, man. Good for you. You're trembling. I know you don't really want to die, so stop saying it. After several seconds pass, the teenager finally comes to his senses. He nods as if emerging from a trance. I still glance at Zane. His expression is completely serene and unmoved. It's as if he's an aloof observer standing at the crossroads between life and death. I move closer to Zane, firmly hold his hand in place, and give the teenager a gentle smile. You heard what he said, right? He said you can't die yet. He's the best cardiac surgeon in the city. If he says there's hope for you, then you can be optimistic about the future.
He's a doctor?
Not this one. I know you might not look the part right now, but he really is the best in his field. Just don't misunderstand his intentions. You need to go now. The teenager freezes for a moment as soon as Zane shifts his foot ever so slightly. The teenager spins around and runs away. Woo! ... Late into the night, the streets gradually darken. The light reflected off the snow makes street lights appear soft and dim. After watching the teenager leave, I turn back to look at Zane, who feels like a stranger. The small animal of an unknown breed stubbornly refuses to let go of his coat. It whimpers as he pushes it to the ground again. What do you mean push? Wait, is he pushing is the animal pushing the coat down? Or is the Dawnbreakers are don't be mean to the animal? No. Now that's just the two of us. And this dog. Anyway, can you tell me what's going on? You can tell me what's going on, right? Did your business trip end early, or did Akso Hospital call you back for an emergency? I'm still asking questions. Zane bends down to pick up the snow-covered scarf. Then he stares at me as if trying to confirm something.
Is this yours?
Yerp. ... Question mark. If I remember correctly, this is the scarf you knit. No, picked out 3 days ago.
Oh, then it's mine.
No. As soon as he says this, Zane walks right past me. You don't know me? Why are you suddenly acting like you don't know me?
Should I know you?
Don't break a Zane!
If there's nothing else, I'll get going now.
That's mine, but your home isn't there.
I know.
He stops in the snow and gives me a cold glance over his shoulder. His voice is devoid of any emotion.
The subway station is this way.
Okay. Emotional damage. Dot 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 dot. Can we have our scarf back? That's from our actual, like, Zane. Give back our scarf. That was a gift. On the empty street, our footsteps crunch in the soft snow. With his tall stature and long legs, Zane strides quickly and widens the distance between us. I have no idea where he's heading or why he's acting like he forgot who I am. All I can do is quicken my pace to catch up to him. Zane, answer me. Nyum. I step in front of him to block his path. A mix of frustration and disbelief makes my chest tighten.
What's the matter?
That's my line. Has your evil gone out of control again? The puppy whose species I don't recognize catches up to us. Its gaze flits between him and me.
No, I'm perfectly fine.
This is so interesting. Why is he here? It's not him. It's a skinwalker. No, it's a parallel universe of him. It's, yeah. No, not a skinwalker. None of that. None of that. But I guess he is like Asian. But did the skinwalker wait? But talking like... No, that's White Walkers. I'm thinking of from... Game of Thrones! Fucking hell. What the fuck is a skinwalker again? Doppelgangers. That's what they are. Zane casually brushes me aside and continues walking. Dot dot dot.
Hey, I think a couple is breaking up in the middle of the street.
Mind your business! Fuck! The puppy quickly shakes the snow off its body, gives me a sympathetic look, and then runs up to Zane, who's already walking away. What? Not you two? The two figures soon become dots in the snowy night. Did we... Our fucking scarf! Whether it's because of frustration or anger, I stubbornly walk away without looking back, but after a few steps, I feel like something is wrong. Wait, the direction Zane's heading in... Did he fall? He fall. My heart races as I quickly follow the footsteps in the snow. Zane lies unconscious on the ground, his brows tightly knitted as if darkness is dragging him down into the depths. You good, bro? Zane? I crouch and shake his shoulders, but he doesn't respond no matter what I do. Dot dot dot. I can't just leave him like this. I try to help Zane up as my fingers brush against his neck. I feel a layer of frost. It's unnaturally black. Ah! Thank you for the 300 Bidley. Ridley's great. I appreciate it. And thank you, Mikwa. Stumbling on reading. Mikwa, wait. No, I fucked. There's no way I've forgotten your name. We just played together. No. I'm gonna need you to... Do you have my Discord? I need you to come into, like, my VC right now and tell me your name immediately. I don't know why It's Mika! It's Mika! I get stumbled by the W! My brain wants to do something with the W. And thank you so much for the Prime subscribing. I appreciate it, eh? And thank you for the happy affiliate anniversary. I forgot it was happening today. I know he needs a kiss. He does. You right. You right. Dawnbreaker's just got some issues. But hey, Gray, how you doing? How the vibes? I hope you're not fucking driving. Shamar. Ah, okay. Good. And also, how are you doing? So, this is the game you heard. Yes, this is new space. Once we get over through this chapter, I'll show you all the lads. Yer. Could this be related to his nightmares again? This here is not the real Zane. This is Dawnbreaker Zane, a parallel universe Zane. But somehow he's in our fucking world when he should be in his old world. A heavy sense of foreboding a heavy sense of foreboding weighs on my Jesus Christ. Breathe. A heavy sense of foreboding weighs on my mind, but getting him out of here comes first. I struggle to support Zane's weight as I drag him along one step at a time. Why was he talking about taking the subway? This path actually leads to my apartment complex. Excuse me? Gooner activities. It's not just, I can't even say some gooner activities when in like Thursday we're getting a spicy card of Zane's which has symbolism. Let me show you real quick. This is Caleb. I assume this from your phone or virtual machine emulator. Is that a virtual machine? As an emulator, I guess it is a virtual machine, isn't it? This is Caleb. Alright. He's a yandere boy who has problems. Yes, we give him a head pat. They're trying to comfort me or encourage me to show that you care about me. Whatever the case must be, I want it. You can do like these things called like relax time. So you would click this hand. You get it after like up in the affinity.
Maybe we should change how we hold them now.
Why is he wearing glasses? I need to tell him to take it off.
Do you like or hate the change?
He's a cutie patootie, but he's got a lot of problems from his trauma. And then, if I click away Caleb, here we have Raphael! He's the mermaid man. And he's a brat.
I'm feeling ticklish.
He's a sassy brat. We'll give him a little, give it the palm, click.
This is obviously a trap. I'm not falling for it. Nope.
Nope. Look at him!
Scandalous even.
Moggy got a harem. What? Nah. Okay, we take away Raphael. And then here we have Zane! The actual Zane, not Dawnbreaker Zane. Take off your glasses.
Me to lower my head?
You're making fun of my height.
I'm not. Think of it as me stretching my neck.
He's a doctor. I like how I'm like, this one's got problems, this one's a mermaid, and this one's a doctor. He's a sweetie pie.
Chest pain is a symptom of many diseases.
He does that.
But it can also be caused by external pressure and changes in one's mood.
Thank you for the fun fact, Zane. And then here we have my husband. My husband. This is Sylus. He's got his mullet on.
It feels like I'm being preyed upon when
he's a little grumpy.
With my head. I don't like it.
It's not usually that grumpy. This is my favorite. So go forward.
You're too far away.
I'm trying to go forward, but the game won't. There we go. Hello. You can also breathe on them. He's even taller. Hello, husband. Yeah, he's the tallest. He's the tallest one. It's really... I can't do the breathing thing on here because my mic doesn't like...
Keep it. I like feeling your skin.
Yeah, that can happen. So, Europe. He's a massive flirt. Okay, and then we've got Xavier. Oh yeah, Sylus is the dragon. Oh, he's got the mushrooms on his head. This is the cutie patootie who's actually like a wolf in sheep's clothing because he's a cutie patootie, but then he's a freak. He's my second main. So my second used to be Caleb, but then I learned a little bit about him. He's a sweetie pie. Let's do wait, I love the hand gesture thing. Watch this of his.
Mind if you borrow my hand?
Hey Yuriko, how you doing? I was just showing off the lads to Mika over there.
Seems you had something else in mind.
Yuriko, are you excited for the spicy card that's coming in on Thursday? Yeah, he's a cutie patootie, but don't be fooled, he's a fucking farika. Yes, entirely. Chest pain can be called external pressure. Let me show you full punch. don't think you're a doctor, John. I just don't think you are. The reason why Mika's not responding is because she is probably downloading the game as we speak. I'm not. Dang it! You could support me thoroughly by getting the game. I'm just slowly trying to get people hooked. Continue on with the story. You're stuck on chapter 7. How are you stuck on chapter 7? This would be spoilers though. Where are you stuck on? Hold on. I need to go see what chapter 7 is now. Nah. Yeah, you John, you should get the game. Oh, fuck. Wrong button. You're Raphael... What? This one? Shouldn't it, like... Oh, it doesn't it give you, Which battle is it? $13. Can't you just auto-equip any? Because I can do Sylus. Yes, because I need some guy telling me to breathe on him. Yes, you do. Oh, it's like, is Raphael your main? Units you had a level 20? What? Then it can't be this one. Hold on, what if I... It would have to be one of these. These ones are the ones that are usually locked. That's 20. No, that's 39, sorry. This is 38. Which one are you stuck on? Is it really number 7? You don't have those colors on Zane? It doesn't matter if you have like crit or like just brute force it. A lot of the times that is brute force things. Brute force works if you got a lot of attack power or high crit and crit damage. I'm stuck on chapter 0. Oh, if I can get to it, Gray, what do you mean? What do you mean? Fuck, wrong button again. You don't have those? You don't have protocols? You haven't unlocked protocols yet? When do you unlock protocols? You stuck on the download page? It'll take a moment. I need you to tell me which one specifically it is, because it can't be these, because the purple ones that you use, whatever. You haven't focused on... Okay, so here's my tip of the day. Focus on them early. Trust me. You can get so far with low-level cards, but with really good fucking protocols. Legit, I, like, rocketed through a lot of my orbital trials just with having good protocols, but then, like, well, actually just mid-protocols. I'm kind of fucked with them because I've been, like, kind of scuffling with them, and I'm trying to make a Excel sheet that can calculate protocols properly for me, because I need something that's more efficient. It's 13. You don't really understand protocols. Would you like me to explain it to you? I don't mind. I don't mind, I don't mind, I don't mind. Yes, please. Okay, dokie. Let's go off to the protocol area. Because I do not mind helping. Because I've also been doing, like, a lot of trying to understand. I mean, I assume you understand this, that like it's locked for certain days, blah blah blah. I don't need to explain that one. I mean, I should go to team. Not here. Memories. Let's go my team. I actually haven't like actually made a proper team, so don't mind these like these whole messes. Okay. I want to actually click on the card itself. Never mind. I'm being dumb. We'll just click on this. Alright. The reason why I wanted the other thing is because I wanted to be able to show the difference between solar and lunar cards. But okay, we'll start with it's been like this color and symbol fits. I chose. What do you mean color and symbol fits? What? Wait. I'm gonna click on a solar card. So you have multiple different types, right, of protocols. We'll go over here. You have multiple different types of protocols. You've got 4, you've got your... forgot when this one is called. You got your diamond, your triangle, your spiky one, and your square. Square's over there and the triangle is here. So the health one, the diamond and the square will always go on to your solo cards, right? That's the 2 on the left. Your solo card, your protocols on here, you don't have to worry about the main stat. It will always be HP. Now, something that's important to note. When trying to build your characters, right? You actually want to make sure you're grabbing the stats for your companion skills and not for the cards itself. So what I mean by this is if I go to, this is a card, it will say here talent. When attack is above 400, every 20k attack more boosts your weakness damage by 0.2%. Ignore that. Ignore that. Because you're going to be flipping-flopping through different cards anyway. Like, unless you have a specific card build with specific... Because some people do that. They grab specific cards. Like, for example, let's go with Relentless Conqueror of Sylus. With his attacks... Alright. Hi, Bonnie. How you doing? I'm just explaining something. If I go here... And I go to Sylus, we're going to use... Relentless Conqueror. We're gonna go look at his skills. Read the skills. Trust me, they always help. So, obviously, you know, each companion's different skills, and the way that your attacks and like how it powers up and whatnot is different. So, for example, here with our active skill, it gets you get 342 plus 456 attack damage, right? And then it's the same for the rest of these. This one's attack damage, attack damage, attack damage, attack damage. So the higher attack damage, you know, the higher attack damage, the higher that this would be. I mean, obviously, the Renaissance skill and all of that. Now, for example, if I was to go to, not Caleb, not you, Lumiere. If I go to Lumiere's skills, and we go to his Ardent Oath, his is 380% attack, plus 3060% defense damage. So for Lumiere Companion, you want to make sure you're building up his defense, because that means you do a fuck ton more damage, right? So that's kind of important, and that's where protocols come in. Because the wonderful thing about protocols is that unless you can, even if you get to max 80 awakened, all of your cards, you will still struggle in some orbital trials at some point because of the fact that you just need good protocols to also help you. So yeah. That's one thing to take in note. With your companion, see how their skill gets scaled up. Yes. And I can already tell you, if you have the free, the non-myth companions, so if I click here, the non-myth ones, all of their skills will be scaled up by just attack damage. But it's the myth companions where you have to actually look at their things, because Xavier and Foreseer are defense. Lumiere and Foreseer are defense. Relentless Conqueror is attack. Caleb is also, I think, attack. Master of Fate is attack. And then where's the other one? I think Xalus's other, you know, his dragon one is like HP. So I pretty much remembered most of them off my head. That's how much I've been studying them. Okay, so that's, yeah. How do you unlock mythic companions? Okay, I'll explain that bit after I explain the protocols, the basic ones. The basic thing. Oh, one thing also to note, Yuriko, in my Discord, if you join, I've literally made a Love and Deep Space text channel, like dedicated one, and I have a pinned thing that I dumped a bunch of guides that I found extremely helpful, and there's several that are dedicated to protocols and companion builds and all of that. So don't be afraid to check that out as well. So back to the protocoling. Yeah. So say we're going for Relentless Conqueror. His attacks scale up by, obviously, attack. So obviously I have a protocol here, And as I upgraded, at only every third upgrade, you get an substat attribute either added or upgraded. So here we have it at level 9. It's kind of like a mid one. We got attack bonus plus 17.4. If I unequip that, so you see his attack this is 745. Unequip that, that goes down to 116. But if I, oh wait, no, he had the level 15 one. That's actually a really bad one. You can get a lot higher. You can get that attack bonus up to fucking max 40%. Shit you not. I got one that's like around like 25. So and that eats it up to 376. And now I've got 1,000 attack damage. Whew, a lot. Now, again, all of the solo ones, they only have the square and the diamond. So for the square and the diamond protocols, this is where it gets important about the substats. This is why I recommend looking at those guides, because the fact that it's all written there and you can look at them back. So obviously you're probably going to forget it after me telling you this. Hi Doggy Boo, how you doing? How you vibes? So the ones that are important for this are Oath Recovery. Hope you're doing good, hey? So Oath Recovery, for example, is a type of main stat that boosts your it's self-explanatory. Boosts your fucking your oath skills recovery to make it faster, which is great because you get that max. You can get, I think, in like 2 minutes, you can have 2 oath skills. I've been witch outfitted, yeah. And the only ones you want from this is oath recovery, oath strength, and there's a third one. The ones that you don't want on this is attack bonus, defense bonus, and health bonus. If you see those, delete them. Another thing is that if you see defense and HP as substats, delete it. Because it's a waste. You only want protocols that either focus on defense and only one that focus on like HP. Because the reason why is it's quite obvious. If you're building for a companion that only gets like a boost from defense, why would you want to have one that's got wasted a substat with a useless substat that you don't use for that companion? I feel like I stumbled on that, but I hope that made sense. It only needs defense. It doesn't need like a HP fucking substat in there. It's just a waste. So you get rid of it. Yeah, because what if it accidentally goes and fucking upgrades the HP bonus one when you're trying to focus on the defense? It's a waste of resources. No. You can also decompose them and get resources back, which is when you can click this, which automatically tags it to be decomposed. Sorry, if I go to all protocols, there's a decompose button there, and you can just click, select all from discarded, including hinged. Boom. But I'm not doing that now. So that's the square one. Now you got attack. So attack, the spiky one and the triangle they go on the Luna one. The attack one, the reason why I call it attack is their main stat will always be attack. Don't need to worry about it. It's the same as the diamond. They got a main stat. You don't have to worry about making it already picked out. Just, focus on your substats. Meow. This one is like the triangle is like the square, where the main stats are important. The main ones you want on there is pretty much just damage boost to weaken, crit damage, and crit rate. Those are like your main things. Those are so fucking important. They can legitimately make or break a fight, because even if you got like a set amount of, obviously, I assume you know how crit and crit damage shit works. I assume you're a gamer and I don't need to explain that really. So yeah. Same thing as the square. Do not, if it's got HP damage, HP bonus, defense bonus, blah blah blah, delete. Get rid of it. So that's pretty much the basic rundown of protocols, and I just think that should be pretty helpful in explaining. In terms of trying to figure out whether or not a subset has good enough skills, a high enough fucking percentage there, you can typically actually tell by that level that you see there's like a 1 there, and then over there's got a 2. Even if it's not upgraded, so if I scroll on down to like a 0, it's got 1 there. The best way that I can actually explain this is that there is a guide, an Excel sheet. Fuck, I could just show my Excel sheet that I was kind of working on. There are certain types of tiers. There's one where if it's grayed out, that means that's the lowest it could possibly be. It's in the range of the lowest. If it's got a 1, then it's in like the low, it's like still low, but like top low, if you know what I mean. And then if it's got a 2, then it's like mid-range, decent. That's pretty great. And then if it's got a 3, it's the best it could possibly be. Or like 4. 3 and 4, I think. This is why I'm making a fucking Excel sheet. But there's an Excel sheet that actually tells you there's a fuck in the community of Love and Deep Space. These people fucking dedicated collecting all the stats to keep track on what's the lowest and the highest you can be. So there's an Excel sheet that's there that shows it. It is in me Discord, pinned in the Love and Deep Space text channel. I can't recall it off the top of my head, really. I'm sorry. So yeah, that is the basic rundown of protocols and why they're so useful and how they can actually make or break fights. Because knowing if your companion gets scaled up by something like a specific stat, your skills are gonna be stupid strong by just having a really high defense stat in one of your protocols. Schmar. That kind of thing. So yeah, very useful. Please do work on them. Trust. I did it very late. Okay. Going on to the mythic boyos. So, the mythic companions, you unlock them by getting their myth cards. So, actually, I'll go to the wish area. Where there's 2 types of myths that you can get. There's the limited banner myths, and then there's the perma banner myths. In the perma banner, alright, I'm just gonna click this and that. You can get obviously all of theirs. Relentless Conqueror is one of the perma ones. So is, I mean, you can just kind of look through them all. But you need both cards to unlock. Each myth needs 2 of them. And also you need 2 of them to unlock all of the chapters. And then to get like all of the chapters, you need to send them all up to like 60. And that gives you all of the, like, it's like these little unlocky pieces that unlock all the chapters. Yeah, I can show you in just a moment. I posted a picture of your SS companions. Clickety clack. Why did you perish? In Love and Deep Space. Pair. So it seems like you don't have one. Because you need... also you only get the companions from 5 stars. Oh, I see. Yeah, those are your memories. Those are not the companions itself. That's the memories for your companions. Your battle cards. Pretty much is what I call them. But yeah, you haven't unlocked them. You can see... A way to see if you collected the card is when you go to the wish thing. Go like X space echo. Click the 5-star guaranteed within 67 pulls. And then there's like this little crate. The wish crate SSR. That will show you all of the ones. I'm missing 3. Schmur. Fucking missing 3. But yeah. That's how you unlock them. You need both of them and it gives you the companion. So important thing to note, the limited myth companions and the limited myth companions are a lot fucking stronger than the perma myth ones. I will say that. You got Zane, Sylus, and another Zane. Did you get 2 cards? They're a pair. I think I would need you to go click onto Zane and then click on... So when you go to memories, click Zane, click rarity for me. So I can see them all together. So for example, for the Zane's limited myth, you have to have Snowfall Encounter and Snowfall Embrace. And then for the perma myth, you need Forever Zealed and Promise Everlasting. You were 9 pulls off from pity. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Also, the guides in there, there's also a guide that shows you the best way to collect diamonds, most efficient way. For Relentless Conqueror, the Relentless Conqueror's captivating flavor and captivating lesson. They typically have matching names, so Snowfall, Snowfall. Except for that one. Oh, it just seems like that. Midnight, Midnight, Lumiere. Caleb's is Lone Road, Lone Road. Exclusive, fast paced. Yeah. Also, important thing to note, by the way. So when you click date and you go Falling for You, now click on Zane. You can click here and you'll see the myths where you watch them. I hope you've been like looking at them, because that's where you get the lore. So if I click here in Captivating Moment, I click date, it'll take you to the screen where there's like a bunch of chapters. You actually have to unlock these. And to unlock them, you get them by getting these myth shards. You get these shards by literally leveling up the memories. Leveling them up and then ascending them. You have to ascend them to get it. And you need 8 to unlock all of it. And you can get little thingies from there. You get like little things that you can put in your room for them. You was looking at the myth, but you're stuck at myth chapter 4. Myth chapter 4. Ah, because you haven't leveled it up fully. I see. Yeah. It takes you... Ah! I didn't mean to click on that! Oh, release me! Goodbye. Sorry, Sylus. Sure. But yeah. Also, just remember that you can unlock rewards for going through all of these, and also in the I don't know how to say it, going through all of the pages, you complete reading them, you can also get diamonds from there. Just doing everything kind of just gives you diamonds. Each thing that you read gets you diamonds, each thing that you listen to and by your side gives you diamonds. Diamonds. Yes. Hope that was helpful. If there's anything else you need any more explanations on, just let me know. I really do not mind helping. Shmar. Yeah. No, where was I? Right, we're doing lore. Lore. Fuck, sleepy. And feel free to ask in there as well for any help. I'm happy to help. With his hello, how you doing there, orphan maker? Hello, people. This game is Love and Deepspace, right? Indeed, it is. Indeed, yes. Are you not a player of the Love and Deepspace? Are you new to the game or curious about it? So, how you doing? How are the vibes, hey? Right now, we're doing the new story, the main story update. I was just doing a little bit of explanations on protocols. Something to do with that helps with fighting and boosting up your companions and strength and blah, blah, blah. But yeah. But now we're continuing on. With his weight pressing against my shoulder, even a usually short walk home felt endless. Jesus Christ. Huh. No, I haven't heard of it before. Someone told me that I sounded like some character from it. Which character? Do I need to go through all the characters again? Could I explain this game? Well, you know what? We'll go to the main place. I'm never getting through this fucking story. So, Love and Deepspace is more like Love and Deep Depression. It follows MC, right, who for some reason is able to reincarnate throughout in different like universes and Earths and planets and fucking timelines. And through these reincarnations, she entangles with 5 lads who are some way all connected to her in some type of way. This here is Xavier. And currently in our timeline, the one that we're at, we had a catastrophe that happened. The Chrono Rift catastrophe, which brought on Wanderers, which is these monsters which we can fight in battles. And she's a hunter, specifically, hunts them down. And currently we're trying to figure out what her existence means, how she's entangled with all these lads, And then Sylus. White hair like Xavier, white hair, shush Xavier. This man right here. No, what? You look great, Sylus. Give me a moment. Sorry, I'm trying to make him make a noise.
Being able to doze off anytime and anywhere is a skill in itself.
Wait, is she?
Not thinking about anything is better than overthinking.
He was chatting shit about Xavier for a moment. But yeah, that is pretty much Love in Deep Space. We've got 5 male lead interests that we're entangled with due to our reincarnations. We currently have some evil people that want to either take over, like have control of our power, or some god, Asher, the god of destruction, is also. Different outfit, potentially. Pry him. Wait, hold on. Let me get you his main outfit. Hey. Oop. Oh, I like the other outfit though, he looked good. Yes, I want to join you for Motorcycle Ride. Okay, I'll poke him. The fuck? He just doesn't want to speak today, apparently. Tanyu should get.
When enemies see me, their luck runs out.
There's no way in hell.
My luck improves when I see you.
Ah. Yes, that is my main. There's my husband right there. I'm putting on the other outfit because it did actually look good. He did a good job in picking his own outfit. Click. Yer. But yeah. I hope that helped explain it. And if you have voice similar to Sylus, nice, my guy. Nice. I wish I was Sylus and I could get closer. I kind of want to hear like a snippet. My brain's like, let me be the judge of this shit. But yeah. Hi then, Yamu. How you doing? Howdy vibes? Hello, hello. God, I'm getting sleepy. Let's try and see if we can do one more chapter before I pass out. How you doing? How you doing? With his weight pressing against my shoulder, even a usually short walk home felt endless. Yes, miss me. I feel like I explained the game to Orphan Making here in Yamu, and then I also you go to Sylus. Oh, I'm so jealous. I want merch. I want such merch. I'm in love with Deep Space merch. Merch. Fuck. So is it an insult or a compliment? I can't tell. She's not the most straightforward person I've ever met. Also, hello, new. It's a compliment. Lots of people find his voice very sexy. Very attractive. Very soothing. His ASMR is very nice. It's pretty cool. It is, yeah, it's definitely not an insult. Definitely not an insult. Yeah. Yeah. She bought it there. Ah. I see all the stuff that has happened, like all the events that happened in China with Love and New Space. I'm so jealous. And thank you for the hearts. Wait, does that... What do you mean you haven't seen it? Oh, fuck. Okay, we're leaving here again. Okay, so Yuriko. Anyway, when you click on the date, have you unlocked the by your side? Ah, popcorn, thank you. There's secret times where you can also find spicy stuff if you get the cards for it. And then there's tender moments. Tender moments isn't so much, that's not, tender moments isn't, what's it called? ASMR, but it's kind of like audiobook in a way. You can listen to them talk. Except for the MC, which is really annoying because they're like, oh, you can listen to it in the background. So you try to put it on the background, but you only hear Sylus and then you don't hear the narration of what the fuck is going on and all the things she's saying. You don't have the characters, but oh, I'm so sorry. So yeah. You know what? You can when you get it, you can get to listen to it. You can listen to Sylus. It's also like YouTube. Yeah. I just feel like it's a bit weird if I just sit there with you guys and we all just silently listen to the ASMR. Like, yeah, that just sounds pretty good, don't it? Yeah, it do. I'm not the best at interpreting a person's intentions behind their voice. You know what? Fair, nice. Fair enough. Fair enough. I understand that. I understand that. But Sylus is like super duper cool. He's actually, I think, the favorite. Not the favorite. I think he's top in the rankings. It's been between him and Raphael, I feel like. Caleb's been creeping up real quick up there. But, I think Sylus is still, I think, #1 in the rankings. Yeah. Here we go. If you really desire to listen to it. YouTube's your best friend. Okay, I already read this line. I'm not reading it again. Next. Zane and I practically collapsed onto the bed together. Oh, the snow from our coats scattered onto the floor. Oh, that's gonna make it wet. The little white animal anxiously bounces back and forth on the sofa. I pick it up and gently shake Zane. Sylus, Raphael, Zane, Caleb, Xavier. For me, it's Sylus, Xavier, Caleb, Zane, Raphael. Yeah. Caleb was second for me, but then realizing how much a freak Xavier is, he got up to second place real quick. And also Lumiere was just fucking delicious in the orbital trials, like wow. But he did piss me off because he took 151 fucking pulls, bro. You know, I have a friend named Raphael, but I'm not sure how to spell it. What a coincidence. Sorry for my lackluster spelling. It's okay, I fuck up with my spelling all the time. Don't you worry, orphan maker. His eyes remain closed, and a streak of black silently emerges from his sleeve and creeps along his veins until it reaches the back of his hand. Oh, VJ, thank you so much for the gifty, hey? I appreciate it. Thank you. The black ice that appeared on his neck has already spread to this area.
VJ4 Southern Name gifted a tier 1 sub.
I need to wake him up from this dream.
This is their first.
I reach out towards the side of Zane's neck and gather my power. We're about to resonate. Click. Almost instantly, I sense the chaotic surging power raging throughout Zane's body. Like a force that's been suppressed for eons and is now finally breaking free, a bone-chilling cold surges forth and makes my entire body shudder. The power within his body is unstable. That's why he lost consciousness. Bro, I can't handle the cold. I'm gonna need me a couple sweaters. James a freak? Oh, Yuriko. First of all, do you know about the new card that's coming up, Xavier's, on fucking Thursday? Oh my god. And I recommend looking up the kitty card of his when he was a cat, and the other card is which one is it? What's the other freaky one? Fuck, what is it called where he hugs you from behind? Where's Lo? Lo will know. Lo's not here. Just look up Xavier Spicy. Yes, no, he's the reason why he likes to eat, you know? Anyway, what's happening in the story? At that moment, Zane's eyes snap open and he grabs my wrist.
What are you trying to do?
Help you. Jesus. He grabs my hand and pins it, encased in ice. My wrist is already stuck to the wall once I realize what's happening. Damn, son. Okay. I take several deep breaths to compose myself. I'm trying to help you treat the black ice. When did it start appearing?
While I was dreaming.
No. It lets go of my wrist and the ice crystals dissolve with it. I guess there's no point in asking. I really, but yeah, that card that's coming, it's crazy. To my surprise, the black frost didn't disappear after our resonance. It stubbornly remains on his body. Nevertheless, Zane appears much better than before. Remembering how cold he felt, I take out a thermometer to check Zane's temperature.
Extremely low temperature detected. To protect the device and extend its service life, the system will be automatically turned off in 1 minute.
Bruh! ... The reason for the extremely low temperature isn't concerned and tries to prop himself up. Seeing this, I pull out an old-fashioned infrared thermometer and aim it at him. Freeze. I love MC. She's silly. I press the sensor against his forehead and playfully pull the trigger.
You're being childish.
We're being goofy, excuse. As expected, he doesn't move. Beep. Lost in thought, I stare at the screen showing his abnormally low temperature. No wonder all the surveillance cameras at the crime scene were damaged by extreme cold. Even though I'm not sure if it would help, I take out 2 fever pills and hand them to Zane, along with a glass of warm water.
That's medicine.
Yep.
It's bitter. I'm not consuming it.
Oh my god, Dawnbreaker Zane also has a sweet tooth. You're a doctor. You of all people can complain about bitter medicine. For what must have been the first time in his life, Zane's face shows an expression that can only be described as, okay, and... Wait, is his eyes different? Like, it looks a little different from, like, Zane's eyes. Am I tripping? Huh. I like how Zane can't eat carrots, yeah. Yeah. Have you seen the thing about the fact that Caleb and Zane are obviously also childhood friends because of the fact that they're childhood friends with MC? And the fact that they probably have a rivalry because they both like, you know, like MC. And so Caleb doesn't like cilantro. I hope I said that right. So there's like wars, there's like these memes of them fighting each other with carrots and cilantro. It's fucking great. Not knowing how to help him recover, I head to the kitchen and make fresh carrot juice. Oh, don't do anything though. Wait a minute. He doesn't like carrots. Click. Drink this instead. It's your favorite. You haven't seen that? Oh my god. You need to get through the game. Well, no, don't go through it fast. Take your time and just the lore.
You know my preferences that well?
Wait, I thought he doesn't like carrots. Wait, he doesn't like it. Zane seems genuinely thirsty. He takes the glass. No, wait, he doesn't know. Takes the glass, hesitates for a moment, then chugs it in one go. Well, do you want to give a more detailed review this time? He meets my gaze as the entire glass of carrot juice turns into a solid column of ice in his hands.
It's awful.
This pouty bitch. I see your hatred for carrots is written in your DNA. So how's the Muggy today? Muggy's doing splendid, Bunny. And how are you doing? Obviously, loving Deepspace always makes me happy. And also had some good news from the hospital of my father. That also made me very happy. Thank you. I enjoyed some hot chocolate. I have like a chocolate muffin here, but I just don't feel like buying into it. As the night deepens, the hustle and bustle outside my window gradually fades into silence. I gather every blanket and quilt in the house to stack on top of Zane, then I crank up my heater.
I'm not cold. I've already told you this.
Okay, Elsa, calm down.
Take these blankets away.
Oh my god, stop being so grumpy. Why don't you take them off yourself? Yeah! Now who's being childish?
Strength.
Oh no, that's not good. Then don't move. He purses his lips only to furrow his brow a moment later.
You've been fussing over me for a while now.
Oh, I'm sorry, we're trying to help you. Fuck.
Is it for a particular reason?
You're important to me. This ain't the real Zane! Uncertainty flickers in his gaze.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my god. A chick. Wait, it's that noise. It's that noise, ain't it? I don't want him to see my expression, so I turn away. Is he about to cry? The real reason is simple, actually. He's asleep. When he falls silent, I push away my chaotic thoughts and turn his cold face towards mine. Dawnbreaker, you're very famous. But don't you dare run away or disobey me, or else I'll... Doing good, got back into streaming again, so I'm readjusting to that. I also finally got some meds for the cough you had for a month. Currently drinking coffee because yum. Wait, you stream? Well, get a follow for me. Clickety-clack. So I can check you out at some point. Wee. But I'm glad you're getting back into it, hey? And I'm glad you also got some meds for the cough. For a month. Jesus.
You'll what?
He asked softly. That didn't sound like he asked softly. That sounded quite like firm and a little on the aggressive side. His chin is still tilted up by my hand as his gaze falls to meet mine. ... I'll make sure you won't live to see tomorrow's dawn. Nice pun. I yanked the blanket up to block his voice and gaze in the darkness. I wonder when she's gonna realize it's not Zane Zane.
What you described is not the first time this happened.
Is it Zane Zane?
I witnessed it once when he was doing research with me.
I thought it was different, Zane.
He became a complete stranger overnight, and no one knew what happened to him.
Has he possessed his body? I figured this wasn't the first time Zane had been in this state. Dr. Noah's words only confirmed my suspicions. The coffee's the best part of it all that though. I'm not a coffee drinker. The only time I like a little bit of coffee is when I'm having a mochaccino. How did he recover from it?
That's something only he knows.
Dang it. Oh, my hat has been taken off. Over the phone, Dr. Noah sounds just as troubled as me.
Back then, he ventured deep into Mount Eternal by himself, as if he had something to do there. When we saw him the next day, he had returned
thank you for
to
the
his usual self, the one we all knew.
Woo!
I guess whatever he needed to do was done.
Alright, so what I'm gonna send is chuck him at the mountain, and he should return to normal. Mount Eternal. That place seemed to be hiding a burden that Zane has never been willing to speak about. But I learned about Mount Eternal. But my intuition tells me that whatever changed in Zane must have happened before Mount Eternal incident. Not a coffee drinker? Heresy! I'm a tea drinker! I like my rooibos tea. My rooibos tea. Which I have like 2 cups of right next to me. Those black ice crystals seemingly out of reach, they linger somewhere in the depths of my memories. ... When I open the door again, I find a ball of white fur sitting up by the bed. It's wagging its tail at me. When did you sneak in? As I get closer, I notice the creature is contained within a semi-transparent dome made from the ice evolve. It restricts its movements. I don't even need to ask who did this. Zane really doesn't show mercy, huh? The puppy-like animal lets out what sounds like a bark of agreement. I reach out to dispel the evil ice barrier, then I sit down with the creature in my arms. Aww. Now closer to Zane, I can see his eyelashes trembling in his deep sleep. They're like wings of a weary bird that's finally resting at home. We're in the same bed! I don't know what you're dreaming about, but I hope they're sweet dreams. Good night, Zane. Aww. Aww. In the stillness of the night, only the white creature notices a faint sound. A subtle energy seems to be flowing. The white animal's ears twitch as it looks up at Zane and the girl's joined hand. Oh? The cold, corrosive sensation gradually fades. A warmth surges through Zane's cold fingers like water traveling through a leaf's veins. I like these descriptions. These are really nice. For this soul that's been trapped in nightmares for so long, the unmelting black ice covering his body finally recedes bit by bit. Oh no, Dawnbreaker Zane! No, he's feeling warm for the first time in his life. Fuck! Oh, I know. No, Zane. Fuck. Okay. I think I am going to leave it here though, because I'm losing energy, unfortunately. I'm getting a little sleepy. We did 4-star. I fucking yapped too much, but then I was helping people with stuff, so technically, but yeah, why don't we find somebody to raid on into before I fully fucking crash. Blah. As a good following. I would chuck you guys at other loving Deep Space peeps, but I don't want any spoilers. Not one little cheeky bit. Nah. So one game where I don't accept spoilers. Usually I'm fine with them, but not this time. Why don't we raid? Thank you. Yeah. Alrighty. Alrighty, thank you everybody. It showed vibe, lurked, and enjoyed. I'm sorry that I had no time to actually plan for a nice proper. You know, actually, why don't we like actually go to the screen and. Sylus, hey! He's my husband.
You're the only one who disturbed me at this hour.
Yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, that I didn't have any time to plan anything for the stream anniversary. Either I'll do something long down a couple months or next year. So always next year. But thank you everybody who gave me biddly widdlies, the subscribies, followed, chatted, lurked, all those sweet vibes. If you enjoyed this, don't be afraid to leave a cheeky or follow. Remember to be respectful and follow InQ's rules and scream out gremlin, right? And we'll be back on Thursday for Love and Deepspace. Yeah.
If you're tired, just go to bed.
I won't go to bed. Ow, thank you for the one biddly widdly sticks.
And staying